Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And the BBC could be now in very serious trouble indeed. There are calls for a full police investigation at the highest level. This could result ultimately in producers going to prison, possibly even the Director General if he has given the green light for this to have happened. Because there was a documentary about Hamas. And it appears that the BBC paid members of Hamas money, licence fee payers money. They have funded a terrorist organisation and they're going to be investigated by the anti-terror police. And this is a very serious thing indeed. There are calls from politicians as well as members of the public that the police get involved, do a thorough, full, deep investigation, and if it's shown that even 1 penny of money has been handed to Hamas, that is funding terrorism. That is a very serious crime, and people will have to go to jail over this. This is up there with treason. The producer of the programme, the documentary, is now taking legal advice. I think the legal advice is, why the hell were you funding terrorism, you stupid man? The BBC itself has got its whole legal team on there. They're desperately trying to show that it was necessary to fund terrorism in order to make a documentary about it. I don't think that will wash. There is no reason at all when laws have to be broken. So it's going to be, well, unfortunate, I think, for some people who may well find themselves doing time in a very, very dark little prison cell. It was called Survivor a War Zone, How to Survive a War Zone, and where 14-year-old Abdullah al-Yazouri, who was not your typical average resident of Palestine territory, but was in fact a member of Hamas royalty, as it were, and son of the Hamas agricultural minister, Dr. Ayman al-Yazouri, who himself is related to one of the founding members of the group, and therefore is actually very seriously high up in Hamas. And of course, this is now causing, well, ructions, shall we say, both amongst the politicians in this country, but other politicians, especially Israel. Israel wants to know why Britain's state broadcaster is funding the enemies of Israel at the same time as being an immensely anti-Semitic organisation, which it is. Could this be the final end of the BBC? We want to hope so. Should the public be forced to hand money over to an organisation that is funding fundamental terrorism? You let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.